Gervonta Tank Davis.
Fam. Like, it's one of them ones that we just got to salute to the Young Bucks right now, because what they did this weekend was exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. Like, I looked at the whole thing and I was like, do you know what? These men have actually stepped forward into this era and been like, right, let's get it then. Because it's as much as they tried to be as careful as they could with Tank in terms of the mole and the spying on this. A lot of talk has been going on in the background. End of the day, they still went in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, if you're going to be spying on someone's camp, the level of trust that needs to be involved is insane. Because if I'm telling you, yeah, fam, he's looking rubbish, you got to trust my information is good. You got to trust that I've not been corrupt. You've got to trust that I have a good eye for these things. Because man could come back and be like, yeah, he's rubbish, fam. And man just getting pieced up. You said he was rubbish. Yeah, he is. And it's just like, my perception is he's rubbish. And now man's getting patterned. So I just think I'm not too invested in the mole talk for me.
No,
I'm just glad to see two men putting it on the line.
We can't focus on the mole talk, really. I think that would be a bit ridiculous. I think what we have to focus on is the performance that gets put in there, because we said it. A lot of times, this one fight is like, there was clear attributes to who had the more devastating ways to finish the fight. And the way the fight actually ended is the one shot that we expected Garcia to throw.
That's right.
Which was a bit special. But then I've seen clips recently of just how Garcia's trained in the past and how he does drop his hands and leaves himself really exposed. And again, you don't even need to be a mole in a camp. Just watch his videos on YouTube.
Thank you.
There's enough videos on YouTube to say, hey, he fights like this. This is the mistakes he makes. And he's done a lot of videos. He's done the Eubank-esque fight in the
little ball pad
he's done these videos. There's so many videos to see, and look at errors and stuff. And there's someone with that much content, watch it. Just watch the content. The moments will be there. And as we can now say that Gervonta Davis is a good counter puncher. Like, he's got a good, or he's just, he can be quite accurate. Like, we got to give some of the pluses that he has on his side. It's not just all power, because I know when we talk about him, we tend to get into the power thing and not talk about, what, he has some decent boxing technique. Like, it's not like he's a good fighter. That's what I call him. He's a good fighter.
What I like about Tank is his boxing IQ is high. It's a very solid boxing IQ.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not like, when we talk about Wilder, and a lot of times people go, the same arguments you make it for him, you can make it for. I'm like, no, because whilst Wilder can do what he does well, it's a one-trick pony thing. So if you literally take that element away, you're going into the deep rounds with my man until you forget about it. Whereas with Tank, it's like, any which way this thing can come, it's an uppercut, it's a body shot, it's a big straight. Like, he knows what it is. And my thing is, he's almost like you see how southpaws, like I said this on Monday Night Smoke, southpaws fight orthodox all the time. So they're so used to your thing. But when you put a southpaw of another southpaw, that tends to be when there's a bit of awkwardness because it's not common for them.
Yeah.
Tank has been the smaller man most of his career. You look at Tank as a child, he's a small kid. So him being the smaller man in the ring is not this advantage that you think it is. Yeah. And people now, I think, modern era are starting to realize, getting in there with a shorter opponent don't mean you got the advantage unless you know how to be the taller man.
You know how to use your reach and how to be, because some guys have all those tactics, all those gifts, and don't use them effectively. Go on.
Yeah, no, facts. So it's like you look at AJ with some of the opponents he has, and the smaller man, you start to see, the small man visibly give you issues. So I'm looking at going up against a Tank, and you're like Ryan Garcia. This guy's an advanced boxer in front of you. He's small, dangerous. You going to the body is almost out the question. Because you go down, you're going all the way underneath your natural position for your body shots to try and land. This guy's thinking, now we're right, you're wide open for me. So it's a tough game if you're not clued in, and I don't think Ryan Garcia was clued in. Now,
no warm up. I think if you now look back and say again, it's all like hindsight 2020. That's what they say, right? And it's true, because you look back and you think warm up could have been decent. The
Could
height,
be all
like,
right still.
or what do you call it? Even looking at that contract and the hydration thing, yeah, maybe we could have said, you know what, when was negotiating, maybe we didn't have to accept that. But then we wanted the fight, so he took things that he probably shouldn't have taken. But Oscar De La Hoya, like, again, people are under pressure. Oscar De La Hoya had to deliver. There was moments where it's like he can't lose his next special piece, and it's like this guy wants to fight, and he's looking bad in, like, even in the social media community, in all communities. He can't really rear his head out there and say, I'm the guy. It was more looking bad for Garcia than it was looking for Gervonta. Gervonta's still getting people coming to his fights, this, that, and the other. So I understand why Ryan had to take it. But like that hydration thing, there was a lot that went against him. And that's the last thing he needed.
No, I agree. And it's one of those things where it's like after the fight, you know, he's been comfortable saying, you know, at the end of the day, I agreed to the terms. But after this, I'm going to 140. Like that says it in itself. It's like, bro, I can't make this weight and be effective here. And even like, there's no stage of any interview where I looked at Ryan Garcia and thought, yeah, he's in great shape. I'm like, bro, your eye sockets are deep. Like you just look tired. Like, you know, when a man is talking to you like he's had the roughest day, fam.
Yeah.
Like we go back to some of our pods, you can tell when our life has really when the life is life.
Even if you look at Monday Night Smoke, look at it back, fam. You can tell, fam. I just can't wait to get out there. I'm frazzled, fam.
Telling you, Garcia was on that all the time. It's like media workout. What do you say about this? You know, look, man. You know, in boxing, everybody's gonna find out. It's like Tank. What's gonna happen? I'm gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't lie,
but
that way.
But don't make the foolish mistake, because even it's funny. The last person that wanted to give Ryan Garcia advice is Chris Eubank Jr. Yeah, but he did.
His tweet made me laugh.
He managed to give him advice, and I thought, this is the thing. Don't think you lost just because of the hydration thing, because there's other issues. There's other issues, because it's not just because you didn't fight at one, bro. If you think that's it, there's more problems ahead.
But to be fair though, he didn't try and make an excuse or suggest. He didn't suggest. He took it on the chin quite calmly.
No, I know he's taking on the chin well, but don't believe that. That's like you know how Canelo's like, nah, you know, at my weight, I'm never losing to Bivol. Canelo, a lot of things were wrong. It weren't just the weight. A lot of things were wrong in the approach to that fight. So 100%. That's what I'm saying is I want him to just remember, it's like let's let every stone, let's look at every single one and let's say how we fix this.
And I had I've seen some conversations online about this mole, right? One of the guys I see comment on one of the posts, he was basically saying how it's helpful when somebody tells you a guy's injured, you know, that you didn't know about, so you can focus on it going into the fight. Because there's rumors that he was injured like a rib or something to the body.
Yeah.
And I'm like, see, if this was MMA, then I would be like, like if a man says, his right calf is finished and all from the round one kicks, leg kicks, you'd be like, right, what made him go straight there? In boxing, bro, there's two main spaces for where you attack.
Very true.
Head and body. Tank knows I can't be a headhunter guy only. Let's be real, I'm the smaller man. He's gonna go one or two places. I'm not hearing that, if he didn't know about the body injury, he wouldn't have got to the body. Let's not do that. Let's not do any of that. My thing is, how valuable is a mole if you're ready? Because if there's talk about a mole, I'm going into camp and I'm like, whoever this Donny is, I need to make sure that the only report he's got to tell man is he's ready, you know. He's ready, you know, like he's putting man away. Like you just got to be on your job.
No, but if the mole is molding.
No, but bro, think about it though. Think about it, bro. Why are you putting that much trust in your sparring partners? They're not your mates. They're other fighters. They're in this thing it's a mutual exchange. I get to have some rounds with the guy going up in the thing, and I get to use you as to work to prepare for my man. We're not partners in crime now.
Unless your name's Parker, you're definitely
Parker. He's fighting for a Commonwealth belt now. What a fall from grace! But like
Tango as well.
It's insane. But it's one of those things where it's like you be looking at these sparring partners and thinking, what? We're all family.
Yeah.
You're smoking rubber bands.
Wait. No. Let's I imagine it. if you spend that much time together away, like you can build up a family like camaraderie, right?
And this is my issue with modern athletes and their emotions, fam. If you take your eye off the eye off the prize and your finger off the trigger, this is when nonsense like this happens. When you start thinking these men are your dogs. The minute you open the door to your camp and you bring sparring in, you need to be on your job. I understand. I'm not saying kill every sparring partner. I'm just saying you need to understand these men are not your dogs. So behave that way. Have low expectations of these strangers. That's it. That's fam.
But you're like that though. That's your.
Yeah, I don't listen, like brother. I'm telling you.
Nah, you look at someone.
I stand right next to you all day long. If I haven't got you down as my dog, you're potential flipping competition or the ops, fam. So move how you move and prove to me that if we're dogs, I should know over time. That's it. That's all I say. I'm not one of these people that like trust strangers and think, oh no, he was so friendly. No.
I'll give you the trust from the jump, and then after I just let you mess it up. So you'll start on 100, and I just see you do little things, and it could be in your communication, it could be in it could be in your communication with someone else. I'll just be watching and be like, and I quickly realize, you're a prick. If I hit you off rip, it's very wild for me to just not like someone. Off the jump, something's wrong. Honestly,
your bad vibes, your spirit. You know what Jamaica say? Miss spirit, not tech to them.
Because more times I try to see the best in people, fam.
That's why it's funny when we meet people for the first time together.
Yeah.
Because you be like, yo, and I'm just like, oh god, he said, I ain't got it. I don't know you yet. I gotta see the data.
yeah. That is so, bro. That's us, bro. That is us to a T.
And then by the end of the day, you see man walk like, he's all right still.
Nah, I have to call you and say, so what do you think? It's cool still. Like,
I don't really know, man. Yeah.
Let's just wait. No, but I need that though. I think I've been running through my life mad reckless. So I need that one friend that's been like, hold back.
Yeah. Don't send it. You selling the piece now? I don't know about that one. I'm gonna slow it down.
Oh man. There's so we could tell you some behind the scenes stuff and things that we've gone through, yeah. In all of this and all of the like ideas and everything.
The amount of times KG has had to talk me off the ledge because I have been ready. or just me doing a madness and then Trav like, you can't trust anyone. I'm telling you, bro. You listen. No. Oh my God.